Hello! Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Krumbach. We are now in sunny September. It's not very sunny. It's very early or late, depending how you look at it. I did dash a couple of lights on here. I dashed a couple of extra lights under the shed. I've got a habit of not remembering to turn them on, so I've just placed a few extra lights. And then if we do decide we want really bright work lights, we can add in the second ones, just so we can see what the chickens are up to. We do have 444 eggs. Chickens are whirring away. Sheep are doing their sheepy thing. Cows are doing their cowy thing. In fairness, I haven't checked the animals this morning. Let's check the animals. Sheep are fine. They're fine. They are surviving. Let's put it that way. So that's how all of this is currently rolling. The grass field is all collected and the top field is all collected, and we have 106,000 litres of straw and 124,000 litres of hay in our hayloft. Now, the field just here looks exactly as it did the last time you saw it, except there's a few more weeds. Because why not? I didn't get that far. It started to get very dark and I couldn't see what I was doing. I thought I'd speed up time, slow time down, put lights on, and I was like, you know, let's just call it there for that sitting. I'll do some more later. And well, I haven't. I thought I'd bring you back in because this field is full of red beets. Now, I've been playing on Zalonka and I got my strip fields of root crops on no man's land, but I've not done any red beets. What's over here? Canola. Now this field is touching our field. There's a road here, so technically that's not, but it is. Yeah. I've also noticed there's a few fields like this. I'll show you on the map. Canola. It's got different growth stages. Do you see? Put the light on. So some bits have grown quicker than other bits. There's a few... oh. Some of the fields I was going to show you are now ready to harvest, so I can't. There's a couple of these fields last night that were like a strip of ready to harvest and the rest wasn't ready to harvest, and then this is one of them. Anyways, haven't done any red beet. This needs prepping. That is pretty much good to go, right? That needs some sort of lime and fertilizer, but this field here, which is part of our block, if you will, decent yield, mostly loam, a little bit of silty clay, but what are you going to do? I mean, these two have got a lot of silty clay on and stuff. I know our potatoes are ready to harvest. Down here, I'm sure the potatoes are ready to harvest. Potatoes, yeah, they're ready to go. But I'm really tempted for 80 grand to buy that field and do some red beet. So, we're going to buy that field for 80 grand. Which means, wherever it's gone, this field is now ours. This one. Which is great, you think. Where the dickens am I going to store this red beet? It's not going to go into the silo, is it? No, it's not. Do I have pigs to feed? No, I do not. What am I doing? I've still got potatoes to harvest. Do I have anywhere to store potatoes? No, I do not. Such an idiot. Oh, this is why I bring you in, so you can see my idiocracy. So, they are good to go. We have a harvester for these, so that's not an issue. Need to get the rest of these fields prepped. And we now need to get the red beets out of the ground, because, you know, I don't have enough work to be doing on 3 Let's Plays 2 of which have already got root crops. Let's add in a 3rd. It's a decent sized field as well when you look at it, right? I'm such a like. So this field, it does need pH and it does need nitrogen. We are going for a vintagey style let's play on here. So this needs full whack of chili vantage. Let's call it that. I did try to delete a little bit of this fence, like I put on the gate this side, but I can't. And then this guy needs, well, everything. But as you see, it has been collected of the straws. That one was collected and the stones were picked up. Anyways. So where do we start? You're asking yourselves. We need somewhere. We need an area that we can dash stuff. That's what we need. Wool is doing its woolly thing. So we need somewhere we can dump stuff on the ground, if that makes any sense. We're going to get the lime delivered and then just dumped on the floor, and we'll have to shovel it into the fert spreader when we find out where we're putting one. Now, not sure what to do about that area. I may remove this. I can't remove the little. I can't remove him, but I could paint over this hopefully, and then place a greenhouse or something in here, just so it don't look. It's all going to wither and look horrible otherwise. Anyways, so we need somewhere we can dash things, which I'm thinking. Well, I don't have that. That is a mod for stone pick for taters, but I don't have that one. Anyways. So what I've got installed at the moment under silos for the root crops, I downloaded these the other day, but they don't do the new root crops. Why would they? So I got this. I can't even see it on here in the dark. I've got this plane here where you can store taters, just literally tip on the ground. And I thought that was pretty cool. Now the original plan was to incorporate this area into this field, so we may just sell the taters. Well, I could place it here. It's not in the way there really, is it? Just somewhere. I'm not sure how big it is, that's the problem. I can't see. I don't think it's all that big, is it? It's about yo long, about yo wide. So I'm thinking of dumping that here so we can just tip the taters on it. What do you reckon? If it all goes horribly wrong, I'll just come back out the save and go back in again. I've placed it. 1895. Oh, why do I do things like this to myself? There we go, little plane here for potato tippage. Keep it simple, right? It's not in the way there. It does exactly what it says on our tin. Let's grab this guy. Actually, we'll move that out of the way because that's right in the way otherwise, isn't it? It's a silly place to put it. What am I thinking? Right, let's move this guy. Where are we going to put it? Where are we going to put it? We shall stick him. Ideally in a shed. Oh, this shed here. Excuse me. Says, and I quote when you go into the build menu. I'll show you. I got really confused. Look. I'm on sheds, right? These are sheds. Which way is it? Oh, come on. Never find it when you're looking for it, can you? We've gone the wrong way. They've gone the wrong way. But the shed is a placeable. That's where is it? Never find it when you want it. Here. Barn with wood chip storage, and then underneath it says bunker silo with roof mod. That's definitely that one, right? And then in the corner it says garage to store your vehicle tools and a hall to store your bulk material. So, where do I store wood chips? I'm going to have to test that. That is going to need tester rating. I mean, if I go down here, just in here, this is definitely a bunker, right? It says fuel level, chaff, blah blah blah. This is definitely a bunker. Where do I store wood chip? Someone please tell me where I store wood chips. Do I just dump them on the ground and they magically appear somewhere else? Where do I store the wood chip? Oh, I'm in one of their moods today, can you tell? Oh, I do need to get some diesel for this tractor. It's probably worth placing something at the farm here, actually. Something really cheap and, yeah. Good fertilizer tank. Excuse me. Where? Just like little. I've literally just dashed one of these in thingy. Dashed one of these in what do you call it? Zalonka. So what I'm saying, just get off of there. Like very basic, something very little. There we go. I need to fill it up. Doesn't hold a lot, so you know. There you go. Keep it simple, as I say. It's unfolded. Does this? That's unfolded. I need to put the menu back on. Pipe out is the tip. Right. I want to scooch that over there so it's just outside of me wheels. Why is it stuck in first gear? Thank you. Stupid tractor. Mrs. bought me a cup of tea. She's lovely, isn't she, eh? Anywho's, let's get some lights on the subject. Oh man, we shall turn it on. Lower it down. The good thing with this harvester is you don't need to defoliate. It uses the foliage to grab a hold of the potatoes and pick them up by their ears. That's what you want to call them. So a topper isn't required, which is why I said we could do a big field of potatoes. It's got storage as well, so just set a worker off picking up potatoes. Jobbed. Now the only issue I got with this particular little bit of field is A, there's not going to be a lot of potatoes, but there's potatoes, so let's harvest them, right? Get as much money as we can from what we've already inherited. We're going to have to keep going round and round and round. Oh, just clipped it. No. Hate it when it does that. I'm going to have to dash narrows on this tractor. Sometimes you can get away with it and sometimes you can't, and this is going to be one of those can't times, isn't it? So we'll get the end of this row done as I've already butchered it. We'll get the end of this one done and dash some narrows on this tractor. I should have done that in the first place, but you know, lazy. Let's drop that off there a second. I'm gonna go grab some narrow tyres. What if the Deutz has got narrows? Oh, we'll grab the Deutz for the trailer in a second. Yeah, repair it while we're here, might as well. And then I want some narrows. Standards, narrow, no, just narrow narrows. There we go. Look at different colours. Look at that, Fiat Agri coloured. New Holland red? No, New Holland's blue, right? I really don't like this sort of narrow tyre. Have I just lost my front mudguards? Just drove into the post. What am I like? I've accidentally removed my front mudguards and the front weight. I hate mods that do that. Oh, I'm just going to reset everything back to as it was before you set it all up because you want to change the tyres. Yeah, why? Just why? Did I ask you to change everything else? No, I asked you to change just the tyres. Right, now we have fenders again. Wheel arches, as I'd call them. And the front weight. Silly, silly thing. Alright, let's grab this again. We'll grab a load of these. And then, lift that back up. Yeah, we'll grab a load of these, and then we'll go grab ourselves a root crop harvester. And as you can see, I'm not adverse to using silly little bits of equipment like this. In fairness, stick an audiobook on, or some tunes, and I can do this for hours. Literally hours and hours and hours. Mostly when everyone's in bed and I've got 5 minutes to concentrate. But yeah, the Xbox will return to the downstairs because I do a recording via a capture card on the PC, so it will be taken back downstairs, and then I'll do my off-screen stuff. I'll get my smart speaker. I'm not going to say her name because she'll start talking at me. Although we've got a male voice on ours, the American male voice, because why not? We had an Indian lady last week. I just like to mix it up. I have to play with it. So yes, we grab ourselves a harvester for the red beets. Now I haven't done red beets, that's the only reason I'm doing it, because I haven't done red beets. I've done parsnips, I've done carrots, but I haven't done red beet. So I think we're gonna need to go that way at some point, but there's a tree in the way. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get an awful lot off of this little area, but yeah, then we might have to paint in next to the tree there a bit more grass, and then we plough this area in with that area, so there's one continuous field. And then the potato planter picker-upper thing that's down the front there, we'll just landscape round that so that the field flows and that looks like it's just been left. And then we'll find somewhere else to plant potatoes. I'm still tempted to plant potatoes in our strip field. I mean, again, I don't have any aversion to using this little planter thing, this little doohickey picker-upper, on a larger field. I got no issue with that at all. I use this on Zidai-Chow. I use this on that particular map. On the PC, and I did. Lots of you guys have played that particular map, but at the back of the farm, at the top by the cows, there's a. You start with a few like short fields to the left as you drive up the yard, and then on the right and in front of you is an area of grass. Beyond that is a field it's a fair old size, let's put it that way. It's probably bigger than this field, probably, yeah, this field but twice that way. And I harvested that of potatoes with this very potato harvest. Not this particular one. This is, this is a new one for this Let's Play. But I harvested that with one of these. It took me like 6.5 hours of my life. When you got, when you suffer with your mental health and you find something that works, that takes the edge off. Audiobook on, as I say. We've almost finished Miriam Margulies' latest book, which is called Oh Miriam. If you haven't listened to it, go check it out. It is hilarious. She is a wonderful, wonderful woman. I'm not sure. I've been listening to the winter series by Callister, I can't think of Christina Callister? Somebody Callister. Oh, I'm sorry. Names aren't my thing. You know that by now, right? Yeah, that's the other thing. It doesn't stop. So it will remove foliage but not pick the potatoes up. You see? So it's full. I've still got to do this area again because it's defoliaged but not picked. Now, I'm not sure how this thing works over here, but I'm going to drive next to it. I need to soften that up, don't we, eh? That's a bit of a bump there. Now, I'm assuming this acts like a bunker silo? Does it? I can compact them. I thought this was just storage. Is it not? Can I compact potatoes into silage? Is that what we're saying? No. Unload here. There we go. It's 100%. I thought it was just storage. Is it not? Fill level potatoes. I thought this was just like a storage thing. I could just pick up the potatoes from here and then... Well, we'll work that out as we go. If we can pick them up, great. If not, we've already got silage for the cows. Simples. Right, let's turn that off for a second. Remove that for a second. Chickens. It is getting brighter, so we can see slightly more. The lights are going off as well. No, that light's still on. Those lights are still on. Clearly, it's not as light as I thought it was. We'll take the Deutz. I haven't done a lot with the Deutz since we bought it, so we'll grab this guy. Actually, let's have a quick look in the root crop. So we've got this guy, obviously, which is going to cost us 32 grand to lease. And then in the veggie technologies, this... Is that guy? No, I haven't used that one yet, but I have used that one. How does that one work? Can I just connect a trailer directly to that? And just... Is that how that works? No, it can't be. There is a wheel. Can I connect a trailer to that? And then just... How does that work? That goes on the back. It collects them up, goes up the ramp. Okay, can I? There's a trailer hitch there, right? And that wheel must spin round. Can I connect a trailer to that? And then empty directly into the trailer? Don't know. Or, oh, actually, that might just dump itself on the floor. That one has got a pipe. Need to follow up the side of that one. This guy has got storage, but still only single row. This guy is double row, no storage. This guy, this is the crate guy, isn't it? Oh wow. Do we want... I'm curious as to how that works. I must just dump it on the floor. Looks like a pin hitch on there, but I think that might spin round and just hook onto that side so the wheel comes round, just unfolds. I might have to test that off screen. That's the crates. And they are... It's relatively profitable to do the pallets, I suppose. And they got storage. So, do we lease that for 10 grand? There's no narrows option on there, is there? No. That requires 170 horses. Let's lease that one. And we'll use this guy to go and pick it up. Oh. There we go. Well, lights. I'm not entirely sure. I'm not sure that I like this mod. It's very muted, isn't it? We are going to need to buy ourselves a seeder because we need to start getting stuff in the ground and we need to start getting fields prepped. I'll have a quick look in a second when we get up to the store, see what we got in the way of seeders, and then we'll grab a tractor. And if we can find a direct drill, we can plant directly into the wheat field, which wouldn't be a bad shout, would it? And we've got the wheel loader for this, so we can move the pallets around. I was literally just saying on my Sri Lanka video, a lot of the harvesting videos with the dwarf stuff, they use flatbed trailers with crates on, and they just dash the carrots and that into there. So that's that. Anyways, I digress. Seeders, something that's preferably direct drill, that's not massive, that we can run with. I've got agromass, 180 horses. That's 220, that's 140 horses. That's direct drill. The Unia, that's part of the premium expansion. I haven't used it yet. We'll grab one of those. And then we're going to need... Does that need seed and fertiliser in there? I'm sure it must do, mustn't it? I know this isn't particularly old school, but there's no old school new root veg stuff. Well, I suppose we could have gone for the Unia, no, the agromass. I mean, that's relatively old. My brain's saying we should return the other one and grab this, because that's too new. There we go. What am I like? So we need another tractor for that. It was 180 horses, wasn't it? 180, and we've got 180, 185. Oh, for the love of crumble. What was 170? So this guy is going to have to go on this guy. Because it is. And then we're gonna need no, I don't want that one. Well, I do, but I don't. I want this one. Bag of seeds. A bag of fertilizer. Get that in here. I think I'll go barley this time. Although we do have wheat, and we've already we're going to go wheat because we've already decided that wheat is what we're going to wheat is what we're going to feed the chickens. Chickens, wheat. Let me write that down. Oh, just battered the thing. Chickens, wheat. There you go. Because I'm bound to forget. You know what I'm like? Oh, what were we feeding chickens? Barley? No, we're feeding them wheat because we've already got a load of wheat. We just add to what we've already got. Can I get that in there? Gooey. There we go. So we get a worker on this. Then we're going to have to come back with the Fiat to grab that can. Ugh. There we go. And then we have to bring the wheel loader down. We still need to grab ourselves some sort of flatbed trailer to pick up two bags. Don't stop right there. It might just be me, but this tractor looks too big. It looks like the proportions are off. Is it just me being stupid? It's a lovely mod. It does exactly what it says in the tin. It's the right amount of horses. It just looks overly big. I don't know why my brain's saying it's overly big, but it's saying it's overly big. Therefore, it must be overly big. Don't stop there. So there, this is our field, so we'll drive across this. Come March, I think we will plant potatoes in here. We don't need potatoes, we have no use for potatoes, but I can sell potatoes, so we're doing potatoes. I can't sell wheat, therefore the crop that we are just about to put in isn't going to be sellable. This isn't a money making crop, this is a crop that we need to feed the animals. There is another sheep, no, there's another chicken pen thing on the map, so we're going to need a lot of, what's that, a lot, we're going to need a fair bit of wheat. Let's build up our food reserves. So, turn it on, drop it down. Yeah, it's definitely direct drilling, right? I would say that was direct drilling. It's not very wide, but it is direct drilling, which is pretty cool. Stick with the old school theme. I think this is definitely a better option to the Unia. I'm not sure how. It just looks older, do you know what I mean? I'm still tempted to return the, I was thinking off screen, return the class Lexion, although that is a reasonably older combine. And grab myself one of the New Hollands, like the TX32, which is one of my favourite tractors, or the 59. I did see a new one pop up on ModHub the other day, and then when I went to download it, it had gone. So I'm not sure what's going on with that one. Something's going on with that one. So hopefully it'll reappear. I should have downloaded it when I had the opportunity, but I thought, do I need that? Should I do that? I don't know. And I didn't. And I probably should have did. Well, it's not very wide, I've got a massive overlap. Now, I'll get past this tree, and I'll dash a worker on this, and we'll head back with the Fiat and grab the root crop picker-upper. So we'll get that guy on there. I'll get out of his way. No, don't stop because of the tree, just keep going. Keep going. Workers and trees. So I still need to dash some lime down. I'm still waiting for the lime to be delivered. We'll have that dumped down at the farm somewhere. So I want to grab the Fiat and then head back up here, and we'll start those root crops. Right. Yeah, sheep are right. Right, so I'm going to grab the tractor. I'll see you back here in a second. This thing's quite wide on these silly little narrow roads. But look at the view we have. Eh? Whoa, sorry bud. I was admiring the view. I like how layered the map is, and how, do you know what I mean? It's pretty cool, right? Multi-level farming, look at that. I mean, what's not to like? Look. It's a very, very nice map. So this is our field, just about here. I have to come up this side, aren't I? Do I even have space to start up this side? I don't have any headland space. We're just gonna have to dig in and hope for the best. So the field's been planted this way. Send the drone up quickly. There's a fence there, so there's no turnaround space there. We're going to have to go up and down this way, and we're just going to have to cut in. It's not an option. Look at this guy unfolded. I want to put that back on quickly. And then I need that back on. And then we need to that buy boxes. Turn it on, is that one. Try and go reasonably straight up here, I suppose. Probably not a bad shout. There you go. Hopefully it won't, well, it shouldn't destroy the crop. I don't have any other way of getting up here, to be honest. Fold it. lower as per usual. And we'll just drive in a straight line. There we go. Red beets are being doohickied. I drive across the crop because the crop's not destructible, right? Pretending that I'm driving between the rows like you would with sugarcane or something like that. Which is fine. If you watch these guys harvest carrots and stuff, they're actually planted in lands. So you have 6 rows, a gap, 6 rows, a gap. So they can just spin the harvest around and go back to the other side. So they don't actually drive on the crop. But I don't have that option on this particular field at the moment. Right, lift that up. Yeah, I'll try and get some sort of pathway in, and then I'll run up and down like a normal person. So I'll run down this side and back up the other side. Do you know what I mean? But at the moment, this is what I've got. So this is how we're doing it. It doesn't help that the crop's also planted the wrong way round. It should have planted up and down the field, not left to right. I don't have any headlands on this field at all. It's madness. It's pure madness. Why would you do this to yourself? Eh? Yeah, there's only least. I haven't done red beets, so why not? Or beetroot, as I would call it. Right. We're going to quickly check on the worker, I think. And then I'm going to get these boxes full after that. Yeah, we're slowly making headway there. So the worker, let's check on the worker. How are you doing? Why have you missed that entire strip? I hate workers. Sometimes it's just easier to do it yourself. Why have you missed? What is wrong with this strip? I'll tell you why. Trees. I don't like the trees. They're far too close to the field. Oh, you idiot. So that needs doing, right? But everything else is done. Such an oik. You know, I really thought that that was a storage pit, but it might end up as it's not. Anyways, I'm going to crack on, get these boxes full, and I'll see you guys in a second. Almost there, no rush. But in saying that, we now have space for me to drive up and down without running over the crop. So, you know, no box to fill available. Do that, do that. And we need to drive out of this gap without running over any more crop, if possible. This literally is width of the doohickey. And then spin round here. And then we need to unload boxes, which will just shove them down there onto the ground. Pull forward. There we go. Lift platform. Buy boxes. Yes, please. So that's another 4 boxes. I've left them right in the way. Get that lined back up here. Tell you what I might do. I might do another row that side and then work widthways like you're supposed to. Although that's not... Ooh, it's not going to give me a lot of turning room, is it? Anyways, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4 boxes of your finest Red Beet. I'm just going to tab to this guy and drop that off. I really thought that this was a storage pad, not a bunker silo. Don't know, I'll have a play with that off screen and see what happens. Chickens seem to like the potatoes. This kitten was set up for the potatoes. Turnips. Getting back in here. Put my bigger tyres back on. Weights and frame. Yeah, standard will be fine. Gonna head up to the store, gonna grab ourselves a trailer. And I shall see you back here in a second. You don't need to see me buy a trailer and return. Do you? I don't think so. Right, I'm gonna head up to the store, as I said, grab ourselves a trailer to put the pallets on. See you in a minute. So I've basically gone for the same trailer as our grain trailer, but in the bale configuration with an extra little bit at the back. I'm hoping that I can get at least 6 on here, 6 per layer. If I can get 8, 4 each side, and then get 2 layers of 16, I wouldn't say no. Whether or not that's actually going to fit, I don't actually know. So let's turn that beacon back off for a second. It's got a load of straps, look at that. And we're going to need the wheel loader for picking up of the pallets. I mean, that I'll get, might get 4 each side. Do we get, don't know. Let's grab the wheel loader. How's this guy doing? Oh, he's doing alright. No, I want him. Move the forks in a little bit. Try not to harpoon the chickens. Yeah, that may need a little bit of smoothing on there, mightn't it? Being loaded is a tad more. Yeah, as soon as we get a full trailer full, we'll get these. I'll probably just sell them off. I don't have any use for them. So other than just sell them, what am I going to do with them? Not a lot. Bring that in a bit more because it's not as wide as I thought it was. No, not underneath it, in the gap. Oh, it's going to be one of those, is it? $2,000 litres of your finest red beet. I parked the trailer in completely the wrong way. Because why wouldn't I? Get that. Oh, too close. Get that on there. I'm not convinced that I'm going to get 4 each side, but we will try. Yeah, I've literally put everything in the way of life. Story of my life. Just going to put everything in the way, my dear. I'll tell you what, let's move the tractor. It's not the most powerful of tractors, but it is a tractor, right? Let's get a strap on this one because I know that's in the right place. I don't want that moving around. This is the worst with articulated anythings, isn't it? Trying to line things up and getting it just where you want it with the articulation isn't always the best, is it? It knew I was going to thump it on the head. I was like, no, don't swash me. There you go, that one's going to go there. Possibly 3 each side. That's 12. That's 3 loads. Oh, you go to the side. With 3 loads in a harvester will be a trailer full. I'm not going to get any more on top of that. I don't know how to reach with a wheel loader to start with. Let's grab this one. Oh. I knew I'd catch it and then throw the trailer where I didn't want it. Don't you have to get relined up then, don't you? Oh, why does it do that? Whoever decided to get a wheel loader, an oink. It was me. I am the oink. Oh no! So you can't get the damn thing to come off the forks or go into the forks, and then when you don't want it to, it just jumps on. Farm sim mechanics at its best, methinks. No, I'm not going to get another one on there, am I? Not with all the will in the world am I going to get another one on there. Let's get a strap on that one. Grab this box. You got the idea. Right. go. Do you see? Right, just there. Get a strap on there. How do these straps look? Ugh, this one. That's pretty cool. They ain't going anywhere. 8,000 litres currently. Get this out of the way. Don't tip it up. Don't tip it up. Look at this guy over here. Well, this guy? Where's the trailer doing? Well, they don't like being strapped. Especially on this trailer. Well, this could be fun, couldn't it? Don't want to go in everywhere, just in case it decides it's going to ping around. Anywho's, let's go and check on this guy who thinks he's finished, who clearly hasn't finished. Right then. Let's at least get one thing done before we end the episode. Wow, it slipped. Right, so we'll get this finished, and then I think we'll call the episode here for today. It's still pretty early in September, so the next episode will probably still be in September. I might get some more of those red beets lifted. So at the beginning of the next episode we have a full trailer to be selling. I think that sounds like a plan, doesn't it? We have a full trailer to be selling, and then we can sell that off, as it were. Unless, of course, I can find some way of storing the crates. No, that's what they would, they? I was going to say, do the pallet storage things take the crates, but nothing takes the crates at the moment, does it? There's no silo. Well, actually, there's a multi-fruits by Burnley SES. They take the new root crops, but I doubt they're going to take the crates. Not only that, I need to sell the crates to make my money back. Because currently I'm digging a hole rather than making money. Let's get rid of that for a second. I don't need all that open. Yeah, we'll see where that lime's got to actually before the next episode. See if we get that dumped down somewhere. It does mean we're going to need to get a bucket for the wheel loader, but you know, you can't have it always, can you, eh? Right, I want to get this done. I'll see you at the end, guys. One more pass, and then that'll be this done, I think. Hopefully. You know what I'm like. Absolutely horrendous at guesstimating widths. So we'll get this done. Then our field of wheat is ready to go. We do need to lime this field, but as I say, we're still waiting for the lime delivery. So until that appears, we're kind of stuck. So yeah, it is what it is, as they say. Right, there we go. Turn that off. Lift it up. Right. So I'm going to leave it there for today, guys. Off screen, I'll probably get a trailer load of those red beets. I may have a play with the potatoes, and again I might not. Yeah, we'll see how far I get. But as always, guys, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Each and every one of you. Please take care, and I shall see you all in my next adventure. Cheers, guys.